Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Southern Hemisphere and the historic city of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. On the visiting sideline, there's Chiefs head man Andy Reid. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Game number 2 on this year's NFL schedule. Happy to have you with us. The Chiefs, the Chargers, underway from Brazil. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And, of course, number 1, trying to win the game today. But for him, it's always about Super Bowls, trying to get back to his 4th consecutive one. Fell short of the NFL's first ever three-peat in the Super Bowl last year. He wants to avenge that loss at the end of this season.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the
now this time Mahomes will throw. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes going to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
10 more yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Xavier Worthy. An 8-yard gain. Brings up
Here's Mahomes to throw.
the Chargers 5-yard line.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. That's a really good job of execution by them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And when you see Justin Herbert, all you think about is he's easily one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He can make every throw, knows how to think his way through every game, and now the regular season success needs to carry over into the postseason.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Loose inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ballgame.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's taken down. A Chief sack. Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
Mahomes
Second down and 6 now.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 3 brings up second down.
Now Mahomes.
44-yard line.
He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. Third and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Mahomes to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
From the 25, here's second and 6.
Second and 6. At the Chargers.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
A 41-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Looking to put a drive together. Harris will start the drive out. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. (17-0) our score after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards.
2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Now here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquise Brown from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention. Got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and throw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35.
And the Chargers
Going to run the toss here to Harris. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's another Chargers
Justin Herbert, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life. But it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make it 24-7.
Chargers 7.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready for this next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Harris running straight ahead. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, but it's enough for a Charger first down.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run again with Harris. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play.
Chris Jones on the stop. Now it's 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A 54-yard attempt.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will close the gap down to 14. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass on 3rd and 2, but they lost yardage to bring up 4.
Well, give credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They snuffed out the play. But it does bring into question, 1, the play call, because they didn't run the ball there. They could have run it. And 2, just not getting it. That's got to be deflating for them.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's brought in by Harris. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A 10-yard pickup, but it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hanson with our halftime report. Scott?
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the 2nd half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong 1st half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the 1st half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Back to throw here, Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
2-yard gain.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping it from the 1st down.
Stopped him in his tracks. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
19-yard line. Brings up second down.
Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
In motion, the tight end. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now Mahomes. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And he returns this to the 22. The Chargers getting set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
A gain of 12. Brings up 3rd and
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
That one complete to McConkey. Second and a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Chiefs.
Now it's Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Now this one finds McConkey. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Ladd McConkey, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Here's 3rd and 3.
To Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Still shedding tackles. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And the Chargers, first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Herbert off of play action. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Harris trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. The offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chargers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Herbert now.
On the out route, he finds Johnston.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Johnston. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man here is Conklin.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They bring the man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 30.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Butker now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Ooh, the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They'll run again with Harris.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
12 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. On the option right, Herbert. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Back to throw here, Herbert. One last shot at the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Kansas City, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.